Where did you go? Just hang tight here, everybody on YouTube. Just getting the other side fixed for D Live here. Edits. Doke. Should be good to go. Let me know how the audio sounds. I was having some issues with the headset a couple weeks ago, or last week actually. All right, let's get going. I just got to put some music on. You can't draw without music. Chat too. When I'm drawing, it's a little hard to see the chat, so just, Right. Awesome. So what I'm doing right now is I'm lining the blue that I drew over, or I originally drew with, because there's a couple of things that I'm removing from the original sketch. Uh, Obviously, the contour of the inside of the dragon I'm changing as well. I'm adding West City here. In the future, I'm going to have the music actually playing, so. Alright. Cerebral Killer, hey, how's it going? Hey, thank you. Uncle Mikey, thanks for coming on. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong chat. I didn't see you guys. Webcam in the way here. I'm just going to move myself. Do it this way. Just going to make myself a little smaller so you guys can see the rest of the drawing. There we go. Because obviously, the drawing is the most important part. I guess the lag. Am I lagging? Just let me know, because I'm using the Elgato now to capture the video. And I just don't know how good it's going to come out. I have my webcam, but then I have my video camera going through the Elgato So if there is lag, just let me know. Check. Yeah, it's actually the Shenron from Dragon Ball Z. Um, it's a commission I got at a con I did a couple weeks ago. I keep saying a couple weeks is because I was gone, so feels like a couple weeks, but it was last weekend. I just got to change the title of this live stream. I think it still says Castlevania. One thing that sucks about Restream is that you constantly have to do this stuff over and over. Where are you? Okay, so it just says Restream aisle, which that's fine. Should be good now. Drawing. Now the title is fixed. Now I can see both chats. So the the pencil is never like super tight. Like if this was just a straight up pencil commission, it would be a lot tighter. What is going on? The sound is scratchy? Crap. Obviously, I'm having issues with this headset constantly. Let me see if I can fix that. Test, test, test. Is it the music that's scratchy? I can turn the music off. But if I'm coming in scratchy, I'd like to get that fixed. I'm gonna preview it on my other desktop here. Oh, feels good drawing again, for sure. Oh, it's interference. Okay. So it's not even picking up the music, which is good and bad. It means the noise cancellation is really good on the headset, just for some reason. All right, so I can close that out. All right, back to the drawing. So what I do here is I'm recording it for a time lapse video, and so that's why you see the record at the top, and then I have a piece of paper underneath. Mostly due to the fact that my desk seems to be really hard for drawing pencil, and I went the complete wrong direction with this dragon. Right, it can be fixed. That's the one thing with dragons, it'll look screwed up if you don't do it right. At least I can fix the scales, and I didn't do this mistake when it was in pen. When it's in pen, You can talk. When you talk, the music pushes through slightly. Just helping. No, hey, I want this stream to be as comfortable as possible. So please let me know if something bothers you as far as not being able to hear me. If I'm coming in really, um, because the stream is a work in progress. I've had so many technical issues. If I finally get one thing working, then something else stops working. So, the more input, the better. Trust me, it's not critical at all. It's I'm very I'm very techy, but when it comes to streaming, it's an entirely new world to me. So, understanding bit rates and stream quality, um, you know, it can be daunting, especially if I'm used to just recording and then splicing up the video and just doing a time lapse. It's good now. Trust me, even at 1K, my cam isn't the best. Well, the thing is honestly, what I've noticed is it's not about the camera. I think it's about um, your internet service provider, and then if your computer can handle the streaming. You are way ahead of me as far as equipment. Well, I had to really um, get creative. So I always had a pretty good computer. And then when I started recording originally, when I started recording my time lapses, I had to use my cell phone. And the iPhone 7, I think is what I had. It has an amazing 4K camera. Um, but for some reason, when I would upload it to my computer, it would freeze it. So I had to downgrade to 1080. And then finally, I'm like, you know what? Let me just get a regular video camera, just a regular camcorder, and record right from there. And it was the best decision I ever made because now I have this camera up here that records me drawing, and then I have my webcam, and then I still have my cell phone free in case I need it for, answering questions or if I need a backup camera. So, um, obviously, excuse me, obviously, people, it's not financially feasible to get so much equipment, but I'm looking at it as an art thing. So eventually, I want to have full blown on tutorials on here. So I really looked at it as an investment. Excuse me, 1 second. Yeah, my throat's really dry. It's been a week since I've been down in the basement, so um, still using my iPhone 7 cam and a Nikon cam. Hey, then if that works, it works. Um, to me, I look at content over quality because you got all these vlogging channels, and I'm not knocking vlog channels. There's a ton of them, and they have amazing cameras, but the content just isn't. Maybe people are into that. Who knows? But um, when you're just recording your daily life, that can get kind of monotonous. And why do you need a 4K camera for that when you can record it on your phone? 4K is awesome for something like this, where I would need to capture the whole image, um, and it's tough because it's kind of cutting off a lot of it. If you see me keep looking up, I'm looking at the preview. I have it here too, but the TV is never accurate because there is a delay. Hey, well, you know what? We need more family-friendly channels. Uh, I do enjoy my adult humor from time to time, and there's some really good channels for that. but it's good to have a variety of stuff on YouTube. Uh, Even family friendly channels like the ones my kids watch, I'm like, why are you watching this garbage? So it's, having a wide variety of things is good. So I don't know if you can see the background here because there's blue here. So that blue, I pretty much sketched the dragon all the way through. Trying to get rid of the flicker here. The more I draw, the less flicker shows up. We make one video a day, garden, crafts, fishing, and travel. Well, that's awesome, man. I definitely gonna have to check it out. I've been I've been in Washington D.C. My daughter passed her black belt test, so we asked her where you know we don't want to buy you stuff because you know try to ingrain in her that material possessions don't mean anything. It's all about experiences. So we asked her where she wanted to go, and she said Washington D.C. So it was nice, but I missed being here in my computer drawing. But I'm glad to see some awesome stuff. Georgia, nice. Yeah, my sister lives in Georgia, and my niece, and they live on a military base. I already forgot the name of the military base. You've probably heard it before. I think it's not Benning. See, that back tail looks a little too thin, but getting the sketch done is the most important part because then I can fix all this stuff once I go in with marker and pen. Fort Stewart doesn't ring a bell. I'll have to find out. It's funny too because I literally just sent my niece a birthday gift. I'm just I'm really bad with names of places. No, it's not Kings Bay. Here, let me see if I can pull it up. Hey, another reason why it's good to have the backup phone here. Let me see. Oh, man, I got a lot of Facebook messages. Oops. I really need to check this more often. I'm horrible with Facebook. Oh man, what is going on? Can't stand Facebook. Yeah, me neither. I kept it mostly because people do. I do get asked for commissions on here, and just keeping in touch with family. But I am mostly a Twitter guy through and through. I just like the simplicity of Twitter. You get the point across. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I can't find it. Oh, there it is. There she is. Well, I guess they don't really live on the base anymore. It says something Columbus. Columbus. I know that he's still in the military. Just I guess they live in Columbus now. I don't know how far Columbus is. Anything's better than New York right now because I was just in DC and we were wearing shorts and t-shirts, and now we're back in New York and it is freezing. It's, and it doesn't help that my office is down here in a basement, which is always cold. It's nice in the summer, but it's always cold. I have a constantly running nose because I'm down here so much. Right. See how the stream's holding up. No drop frames. Looking good. So this experiment has worked. I really wasn't sure if the pass-through cable with the Elgato was going to work. My wife and I from Orange County, New York. Oh, nice. Orange County is on the east coast of New York, though. I'm in Western New York, so my drive from Washington D.C. was even longer than it would have been for you. I think it would have been only like 5 hours for you. So I don't make sure I ink that by mistake. Not my favorite part. I'm using a new marker and I'm terrified and excited at the same time. It's not very big, but I'm hoping it gets the job done. It was the corner where PA Jersey and New York meet. Yeah, so you're way down there, or we're way down there. We're pretty much Canadian here. This part is very tedious because one little screw up and then you got to start all over. No, Rochester, pretty close though. Buffalo is about an hour away. If you go downtown Buffalo, it's an hour and 30, but the outskirts, like uh, the suburban parts of Buffalo, like Lockport, it's only about an hour away. This is working well because I've always wanted to do more of my drawing videos this way. Don't get me wrong, digital is nice, but there's something really nice about seeing the sketch come alive on paper. Then, the recording that I'm doing, I can speed it up and put music over it and kill two birds with one stone. Seeing the process in real time, though, I think is a lot more entertaining. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Even it's funny too, because even when I go to Canada, Canadians think I'm actually Canadian because our sensibilities being up here, we don't have that New Yorkerness about us. We can get very New York, but it's I always say living up here is like living in a big small town because you can't go anywhere without running into somebody you know, and living in a big city that's almost impossible. Hey, no worries, Cerebral Killer. Thanks so much for coming on. I appreciate it. I'll definitely check out some of your videos. try to play some music again. See how successful that is. Just gonna try to get the horns done here. Picture of wood up just so I can get the textures of wood down here. Washington D.C. I gotta say it was a hell of a place. I really enjoyed it. I'm a in my heart I'm a big city kind of guy, and I enjoy big cities like Toronto, and I love places where you can just take a train or a bus everywhere. And DC was definitely like that. We took the train all over. Um, sorry, metro, because there is a train too. Tweet out the stream. What I get for trying something new. I always forget stuff. All right, everybody in the chat, bear with me here one moment. And D Live, I haven't forgotten about you guys. I just can't see the stream. I can't see the chat of the stream. I don't know why this is not. So D Live, looks like I have one watcher. Thank you so much. So I'm just gonna share the stream real quick here. Too many windows. No, it's tough because it's only 10:40 in the morning, so people are probably at work right now. So having all those Faisal Neat You, thank you so much for the follow there. I appreciate it. Now back to this regularly scheduled program of drawing. And for some reason, D Live, I'm so sorry that it's still showing up as Castlevania. Still trying to figure out D Live, so jeez. This has got to be the most confusing part is having two chats at the same time. Because I'm constantly looking at the wrong screen. So apologies if I don't get to your comment right away. So yeah, the Shenron has always been like a cool design for me. And someone asked me to do a Dragon Ball commission, I am all over it. This is one of the things I've always drawn as a kid, and now as an adult, I enjoy immensely to draw Dragon Ball Z. As you can tell from the channel, I think I have Super 17. Sorry about that. I've drawn Super 17, Frieza. Um, I think I did Zamasu, Lord Beerus. So I love drawing Dragon Ball, and I did another piece similar to this one. It was Vincent Van Gogh inspired, which was Starry Starry Night, but with the Dragon Balls and Goku at the bottom with Shenron. But I used a different technique in there. I used watercolor with the Copic markers to kind of give it that watercolor look that Vincent Van Gogh would always get. Now the bad thing with this marker is, with this pen rather, is that I'm gonna have to let it dry. I've noticed a lot with the Sakura ink, it does not go well with Copic markers, and I always have to kind of let the ink dry a little bit, because if I go straight in and start using the marker right away, it will bleed, and I don't want that, especially because this is a commission. If this was just for the channel, um, it wouldn't bother me much to do that. I really enjoy inking. It's it's a skill that I feel a lot of artists early on should learn. It's not really tracing because you're inking your own work, but you have to bring those pencils alive somehow, and finding out where certain strokes are going to land and where you want the shading, because the marker is only going to take you so far when you color, but bringing the drawing alive, that's a huge first step before you even color. And you'll see what I'm talking about, because right now I'm just lining, but I like to add some heavy blacks somewhere in the drawing. So most likely I'm going to hit it with some heavy blacks under the tongue. Not legit Shenron, which I call Purunga. I love Purunga. He's uh, so beefy, like, whereas Shenron is kind of thin. Purunga I feel like would be a lot more fun to draw, but I never get asked to draw Purunga. Let me know in the chat and in the comments if you guys would like to see Purunga be drawn. See what I mean about bringing pencils to life, because I'm adding details that were not there originally. There we go. I still think we need some music here, so I'm gonna try to pull up some music on the stream here. Desktop audio. Desktop audio is good. So now we just need to open up some music. I like to use the no copyright stream, as I don't like to get hit with copyright strikes. Just let me know if it's too loud.
The Home Depot is making it easy to turn your imagination into the
It's too loud, I can
color to
turn it down.
transform your room with the Project Color app. Get a
Probably
colorful new
hearing
experience and
Depot
everything you'll need to
commercial.
paint something great at your destination for the best brands, the Home Depot. More safe, more deep.
Now we're good. Alright, back to record. I don't know, I just can't draw without music. It would be nice if I can hear the people in the chat. Then I can have a back and forth. Looking at the chat, it's just not the same, you know? It's already bleeding. See? I was not joking about that. Now I have to be careful because now I have ink on my pinky, so I have to kind of raise. And a little bit, just so you can see the face coming to life here. And this will be on the video too, so you'll be able to see that. Just gonna make sure that the music is coming through just fine. Ow! Test, test, test. So the music is not very distracting.
I remember the feel
Oh.
of the air.
Oh boy.
touching my skin. Am I real? 'Cause I felt something leave from within. I feel empty. Have I got nothing left to give? Am I living? 'Cause I only felt alive with him. I'm driving in the night, the hood down. It's when I feel alive, when no one's around. The darkness deep inside comes to light now. But it's alright, it's alright. I can break no hearts if I got none. I won't break apart if I stay on the run. But sometimes in the night I miss the sun. Why did darkness come? I felt my body break, my heart give up. Why did darkness come? I felt the lightning shake me into hell. Why did darkness come? I wanna stay in here where I belong. Why did darkness come? Something keeps waking me up. Why did darkness come?
This is another thing I meant about the blacks and the spots that you're gonna put them in.
Why did darkness
I'm adding detail that Shenron doesn't have in Dragon Ball. See, this is gonna be not good.
am I real?
See, I'm already getting ink all over the paper, so I'm gonna have to switch to a different marker here.
Nothing left to give. Am I living? 'Cause I only felt alive with him. Driving in the night, the hood down.
Which I can always fix with
The ones around. Darkness deep inside comes to light now. But it's alright, it's alright. I can break no heart if I got none.
B
I won't break no
and
heart if I stay on the run.
5.
Sometimes in the night I miss the sun. Why did darkness come? I felt my body break, my heart give up. Why did darkness come? I felt the lightning shake me into life. Why did darkness come? I want
There it is. Alright, found it. I was like, where did it go?
darkness come. Something keeps waking me up. Nothing left.
Alright, so this is the spot here. That's what has me concerned, because I'm gonna go in a lot heavier on the rest of the dragon, and I just don't want it to smear everywhere.
Why did darkness
It was a nice test. I liked the marker or the pen. I just can't risk with a piece this big to go back and have to fix that. There's really no way to fix it other than using whiteout, and the whiteout pen looks horrible once it dries. It's good for highlights, but not for getting rid of patches like that.
Why did darkness come? Why did darkness come?
Oh, thank you. Welcome. Thank you, Janan. I appreciate that on D Live. Yes, this is Shenron from Dragon Ball Z. It's a commission. Woohoo, I got 11. Those on the YouTube end, I am on D Live, which is a new platform that I found out, and I'm really enjoying it over there. So if you guys want to check me out on D Live, I will link it in the description. It's gonna look bad on the recording because I keep turning the paper. It's fine for you guys because live. When I record the time lapse, seeing the paper turn around constantly, it can be really distracting. D Live, once you get 200 followers, you can actually upload videos too. So that's the goal on there, so that they can enjoy the videos that I put up on YouTube as well. So Jane, am I saying your name correctly? Is it Jane Nin? All right, awesome. I'm glad I got it right. Well, thank you so much for following and the lemon. That really means a lot. Probably confused a lot of viewers on the YouTube then. What's he talking about lemon? Why is he calling people a lemon? I got so excited when I first set up DLive, but I was heading out to Washington, so I really didn't get a chance to mess with it other than I played Castlevania using the PlayStation Classic. So that's why on DLive it still says Castlevania Symphony of the Night. It was probably confused a bunch of people. You speak English? Well, awesome. I can see that you very, very well spoken there. I love the internet. It connects people from all over. If we don't understand each other, all you gotta do is take out Google Translate. Not even on the sides here. Seems like he's a little uneven here. The whiskers. Maybe if I extend it a little bit here. Go. Not speak well. Hey, it's okay. Hey, I understand you. That's fine. Where are you from? Oh, you're Canadian? Oh, nice. French Canadian or? Gotta zoom out now. Laval, Canada. Well, I'm not too far away. I'm in upstate New York. So all I gotta do is cross the border and I'm in Canada. Well, you're typing it just fine, and I'm pretty sure if you got into a conversation in real life, definitely understand. Are you new to DLive as well? I just found out about DLive last week. So I'm still new to DLive. I don't know if there's a lot of artists on DLive. I saw mostly gaming, so I figure I'll give it a crack and see. I do like to game as well, but art is the reason why I started streaming. Now I can fix this part here. Left this part kind of uneven here. Now this type of paper really is 3 months on DLive. Oh, sweet. I just found out about it, and so far I'm really enjoying it. I use Restream, so I can stream on YouTube and DLive at the same time. This pen is broken. This pen is broken. Oh, you like it? That's awesome. Hopefully this one doesn't. I draw really heavy, so. This music's horrible. Go to the next one here. Let's see what else is on this no copyright playlist. There we go. Yeah, on DLive I have to figure out a way to change the title. Oh, well, hi! Thanks for watching! I appreciate that she enjoys it. I keep sharing the link, so she asked me if you will color it. Yes, eventually. Normally what I do is, so this gets drawn, then I ink it. That's what I'm doing. So I have this ink pen. Once I ink it, then I go in with my markers and color it. So I don't think you're gonna see it on this stream. Probably because this is going to take a long time to ink. It's a really big piece. But if you want, I can show you quickly how it's going to look here. I did a Comic-Con a week ago, so all my markers are still in the box here. Normally I have them right next to me. I don't want to pull too far or else the microphone gets disconnected. Don't want that to happen. Yeah, so I actually color with these markers here. And I'll show you what it looks like so you can see. I don't normally color until it's somewhat finished here. But since your daughter asked, I'm a sucker for the kids and them wanting to get into art. Thank you for the thumbs up. That's a cool looking thumbs up. Just so you can see. And then normally I go in with another green to really bring it out more. One ice cream, awesome. I'm still not sure what the ice cream does. Like I said, I'm still super new to this. Let me see. Ice cream. Oh, 10. Thank you so much.
These mortals have awakened the gods of old.
So much.
We rise from our slumber to reveal our true power. Focus fire.
$1 is 12 cents.
Now to strike.
So $1.20 is ice cream. That's cool. I did not know that. Oh, okay. Tell my math is bad. Well, I appreciate every little bit. You didn't even have to donate it. Appreciate it.
These mortals have awakened the gods of old. We rise from our slumber to reveal our true power. Focus fire.
Alright, so that's an idea of what it's gonna look like. Obviously it's gonna look a little different later. Because I still have to finish inking the rest, so I'm gonna hit it with a lot more lighter tones in the midsection here. That's why I leave it open. And one thing I forgot to do was actually erase the pencil. But I was afraid to do that with this new marker. See the spots that get left open here. So you gotta go in and actually
Living up, letting go. Times we might feel like I'm bound. Looking down
yeah.
from the heights that we have
You have to constantly keep looking at it at different angles. That's why it's nice to have the camera recording, and then I can look at it on the side on the preview here. So I make sure I don't screw anything up. And you still mess things up. I mean, that's part of the fun of doing art, is you never know what's gonna get screwed up. Have to fix it.
Do we go? Is a question to ask. There are so many choices that
Headset's showing up in
not to
actual recording.
what is real and what is fake.
It's all tangled up. See, it's a mess.
We know what is throwing off our balance. Into the dark, the vertigo is getting sharp.
It's even worse now. Oh man. Jaden, thank you, and tell your daughter hopefully she likes to draw, to keep drawing. Oh, thank you for another lemon. You rock.
Looking past my reflection, thinking about what you mentioned. It was supposed
You have a good day too.
to take every last pain away. Nothing on our loving, maybe time told us that we were different. Did it break you down? Staring at the ceiling, fighting off a feeling. One more minute, 'cause I just don't wanna come down, don't wanna go.
I'm just sharing the stream right now on Facebook here. I might have to go back to the other pen. This pen isn't doing what I need it to do.
Fighting off the feeling. One more minute, 'cause I just don't wanna come down, don't wanna go back to how I used to be. Looking past my reflection, thinking about what you mentioned. Nothing on my life, maybe time to just have a different.
Just trying to line it up here. It's not lining up right. A little bit more.
You like to play your own game. Cover it up, don't let them know what you're thinking. I bet you never tell them how it feels. I bet you never even try to be real.
Hey, not another game collector. What's going on? It's all good, brother. Keeps texting the wrong thing. I love camp trips. Oh, thank you. Means a lot. You stop saying so. Especially friends like you that super supportive. Excuse me. Yeah, we did so much walking and a lot of going around town, and I am pretty sure I'm getting sick just being around so many tourists from other areas. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Little over a year now. Yeah, I hope so. I think I'm 111 away now. It's funny how 100 was the big deal. Now 1,000 is what I'm aiming for. I'll get there. How soon? Who knows? Might take me a whole nother year. You never know.
YouTube Music.
All I know is I'm having a blast doing it.
Made by YouTube. Get the app.
Oh yeah, he's awesome. You'll really enjoy him. Such a nice guy. I met him. He was just like, do you want an autograph?" And I'm like, "No, I'm good. If you want to just write some words of encouragement for my daughter, who's at the time she was getting her green belt. Now she's at her black belt. Shows you how long ago it was." Ah.
In every moment, breathing this moment, you came, you made me see the weight I put on me was too much, too tough to heal. I needed time, I needed to be still, to know. You came, you made me see the weight I put on me was too much, too tough to heal. I needed time, I needed to be still.
Woof. That was stressful. Kingslayer, what's going on? That one took a lot of concentration. His whiskers. It feels good to be back.
YouTube
Washington D.C. We were there a while.
Made by YouTube.
Originally, we were supposed to get back Friday, but I thought my girls were being really good, so I'm like, we'll stay one more day. And I didn't get into town until Sunday at 5 in the morning. I drove straight. I'm gonna bring my Sega Genesis Power Rangers cart for him to sign. Yeah, but then you can't play the Power Rangers cart anymore. You're gonna have to frame it. Unless that's the intention. You just don't really want to play it anymore. Yeah, this one. I have so many Dragon Ball Z shirts. It's crazy. Oh, that's smart because then you get 19, so you really don't have to play 18. Yeah, I have this one here. I'll switch to webcam. I have so when I met Matt Hardy with my wife, I drew this picture of him in 2010, and he signed it. That was pretty cool. She was just like, why is this on the ground? I told her I just switched portfolios, so that's why. I didn't mean to put it on the ground. Yeah, it was nice because at the time I was still in a wheelchair and disabled, and I drew it for him. He wouldn't take it. He was just like, sure. He's like, how about I sign it and keep it, just so someone knows that you got to meet me. I thought that was really cool. I was not a professional at all at that time. Might have to zoom out a little bit more. That should be good. This keyboard keeps getting like That should be. Okay, gotta move this keyboard here. There we go. Now the keyboards are not in the way. Such a big table, you would think I'd have more space. Bottom left? Yeah, absolutely.
YouTube Music, the new music streaming app made by YouTube. Get the app.
Is that better? How does it look now? Uh-oh. Am I gone? Okay, cool. Yeah, eventually I want to get a green screen or a green background for me. So all you'll be able to see is me. Thank you. I made the camera smaller and I still couldn't fit it on. Supposed to be Shenron being wished out, and you got West City here. Then I can kind of go with whatever I want to do. West City after the androids attack or before. Still debating it myself, but I like it when I get commissions where I can kind of go any direction I want with it. That would be kind of an unfair match, though. Shenron is already super powerful. I mean, he's on par with really powerful characters. I finally got to see the Broly movie yesterday, thanks to Gamer Thumb. Ginyu Force is pretty much the Power Rangers. That'd be kind of cool to see the Ginyu Force versus the Power Rangers. This is how I know one of my tip is... The tip on this pen is starting to wear out. When it blows out lines like that, these kind of lines here, when they blow out, means it's time for a new... It's time to replace the nib. Oh no, for sure! I would love to draw that, but just drawing that many dragons. This dragon right here is already like, whoa. What's cool about these pens is that I can actually replace just the tip on it. Versus Power Rangers.
YouTube Music.
Akira Toriyama
with the official playlist.
saw that his son was really into Super Sentai, and so he did the Ginyu Force as a joke for his son, because he saw how popular they were. I'm not drawing the details of the house yet. That was just to figure out placement. drawing these scales, I want to make sure that I'm not blocking anything else. Hopefully you're still going when I'm done. What do you mean? When you're done with your stream? Wait, you're streaming right now? Or you're going to stream? Oh, you're doing research. Okay. My experiments, PhD, so I'll be in and out lurking. Hopefully you're still going when I'm done. Yeah, no worries, Kingslayer. Just the fact that you're on, man, it means a lot, brother. Oh, everybody, my friend is a doctor, and I'm not talking about a medical one. I'm talking about PhD.
YouTube Music, the new music streaming app made by YouTube. Get the app.
Man. A week without drawing can really hurt you. I'm starting to feel it everywhere.
Like a broken soul in a wonderland without angels. That is how I feel when the mirror shows me a stranger. Yeah. And I know they're just fragments
Oh boy. I'm really feeling the hands today. I can't seem to get that part separated. Changing the type of dubstep here.
On this journey we will find our souls begin to intertwine. Your heart of gold so
Oh, drop frames, doing pretty good.
and
Good.
lost myself within the fire, breaking free from my desire. A heart of gold forged to inspire. It's starfire. It's starfire. On this journey we will find our souls begin to intertwine. Your heart of gold so pure, divine. And I lost myself within the fire, breaking free from my desire. A heart of gold forged to inspire. It's starfire. It's starfire. I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of yesterday. Fada, fada. I fell where my demons dwell. My own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well, it's time to get back up. Climbing and climbing, I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time starts down, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking, you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of yesterday.
Alright, I'll be right back, everybody.
Never taking whatever you told me. I know what I could be. Making emotion paintable answer. Tell me, is this what you made me?
YouTube Music, the new music streaming app made by YouTube. Get the app. YouTube Music. Explore the Coachella lineup with the official playlists. Get the app.
Watching it end again and again. I feel it in ways you follow me. Drifting to places I should leave. So close to the edge of something so
Kingslayer, I'm sorry that I'm gonna have to end the stream right now. going to probably come back on later today because I have to finish this. So most likely I'm gonna stream it and record it too, so everybody who didn't watch the stream can watch the time lapse. Everyone else watching, thank you so much for the support and coming on. This one's gonna take a while, so most likely another video of this. Then I could do the artist showcase again, and I'll aim to do that for the in the next day or two. Artists who still don't have anything sent in, just make sure you send that in soon. Like I said, I'm gonna try to record it Wednesday. But anyways, thanks so much for watching, and as always, don't forget to keep it over 9,000 people. We really need more people over 9,000.